Hey y'all, welcome to part 2 with drops per minute in your mouth watering and milliliters per hour. I'm Jules the tutor. Come on. Okay, the client has ordered to receive famotidine or Pepsid 20 milligrams IV twice a day, IV piggyback. The pharmacy sends an IV bag that contains famotidine 20 milligrams and 500 milliliters of normal saline. How many milliliters per hour will the nurse set the pump to administer the medication over 30 minutes? Now, they want to know milliliters per hour. So you remember milliliters per hour is the total volume divided by your time in hours. So our total volume is 50 milliliters. And the time is minutes. But for this, it's got to be in hours. So let me show you. 30 minutes. If they give you minutes and it's a milliliter per hour problem, all you got to do is throw a 60 on the top line. That's telling the problem we're dealing with a 60-minute hour, not a 30-minute hour. Now, I know there's going to be somebody on here that tells me you could use 0.5 hours, and that would be true if you're dealing with 30 minutes. My concern comes in when you're dealing with 10 or 12 or 15 or 40. I don't want another calculation that I have to do correctly to be able to move forward in life with this problem. So I just throw 60 on the top and don't worry my pretty little head about it. Okay. So don't come for me. And we're going to do all the math on the top and divide it by the number on the bottom. And we'll do 50 times 60 equals, divided by 30 equals. That's 100 milliliters per hour to get that in 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, look. Boom. Sure enough is 100 milliliters an hour. Yeah. If you're going to write minutes on your time on a milliliter per hour, just throw a 60 up there and keep it moving. Okay, the client is receiving heparin sodium IV at 10 milliliters an hour. Who wants it going at 10 milliliters an hour? I don't. I don't care what it's going at. That's what the doctor wants it going at. So this is going to be our dose ordered. The concentration listed on the IV bag is 10,000 units in 100 milliliters of normal saline. How many units per hour is the patient receiving? They want to know the units. So this is a dose ordered over a dose on hand. It throws people because they routinely don't give you milliliters. But I want you to be prepared for them too. So what he wants is 10 milliliters. And whatever you put in this fraction's got to have the same last name. What do I have as milliliters? I got 100 of them. Sure do. And how does that come? With 10,000 units in it. We're unit rich. So I've set up my problem. And then I'm going to work it. The top number divided by 100. And then times 10,000. So come on, let's do it together. I believe it'll bring us closer. All right, 10 divided by 100 equals times 10. 1, 2, 3. If you take your time and count your zeros, you'll only have to work the problem one time. And look, it's 1,000 units per hour what the man getting. Look. Shh. Boom. We saved another one. Yes, we did. Right out here in front of everybody. All right. Come on, Homer. All right, let's do this last one. I hope you've enjoyed every moment of our time together. Okay, the client has an order to receive Novulin R at 5 units per hour. The pharmacy sends a bag of Novulin R, 100 units, and 100 milliliters of normal saline. How many milliliters an hour will you set that infusion pump? Okay. This is a dose ordered over a dose on hand. Why? Because they told us, who wants it going at 5 units an hour? I don't. The doctor does. I don't care what it goes at. So he wants them to get 5 units per hour. And what do I have in my hand that's units? I got 100 of them units. 100 units. And how does that come? In 100 milliliters of normal saline. And then we're going to do this math, like Olympic gold medalist. 5 divided by 100 times 100. Okay, let's do it together. 5 divided by 100 equals times 100 equals. It's going to be going at 5. 5 what? Whatever you wrote right there. 5 milliliters an hour. Sometimes you get to the end and think, oh my Lord, I don't even know what I'm trying to find. That's why you put their last names. So Ethel won't have no question about your math. But look, and you can show her we saved another one. Okay, thank you for sending the problems. I hope it helped y'all. Have a wonderful night.